Bodybuilders wow us with their Herculean physiques, but it is fair to say that their efforts to get their bodies muscled and toned are massively underrated. Think about who makes the big bucks: actors, athletes, singers, and performers. These individuals have net worths that range between $100 million and $1 billion. With the effort applied to their craft, bodybuilders, one would think, would be making comparable earnings. But in this not-so-just world, things are not generally fair, and in the case of financial worth, they are certainly not fair to bodybuilders. That's not to say that these individuals cannot be wealthy. So let's take a look at 20 of the world's richest bodybuilders and find out just how much their net worth is. These figures have been collected based on information sourced from various information hubs on the internet. 20. Jeff Said, $1.5 million. The American bodybuilder Jeff Said is an IFBB participant and also the youngest member of this list, being merely 23 years old. Jeff began building his physique at a young age, and his progress was documented on video, showing his spectacular accomplishments. The video of his transformation has been viewed by millions on YouTube since. At a net worth of $1.5 million, Jeff is the 20th richest bodybuilder in the world. 19. Greene, $1.6 million. A name that's recognizable to even those not familiar with much of the bodybuilding world is the 19th richest bodybuilder in the world with a net worth of $1.6 million, Greene. As an IFBB bodybuilder, Greene is a former Mr. Olympia contestant and a multi-time Arnold Classic winner. 18. Steve Cook, $1.9 million. Over the past 7 years in the IBFF and NPC, American bodybuilder Steve Cook won several competitions. With a net worth of $1.9 million, Cook definitely qualifies for the list of the world's richest bodybuilders. 17. Mike Chang, $2 million. Mike Chang is a YouTube personality who has a reputable and large online following, with a channel that always releases new bodybuilding-related content. Chang is also the founder of Six Pack Shortcuts. While he has received a lot of negative criticism for his workout videos, Chang's net worth of $2 million easily qualifies him to be the 17th member of this list. 16. Lazar Angelov, $2 million. Another massive social media personality in the realm of bodybuilding and fitness is the 16th richest bodybuilder in the world, Lazar Angelov. Between the Bulgarian's bodybuilding career, personal trainer gig, and his being a fitness athlete, Angelov has amassed a social media kingdom of millions across his Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube channels. It isn't surprising to find out that he qualifies for the richest bodybuilder list with a net worth of $2 million. 15. Callum Von Moga, $2 million. Hailing from the land down under, Australian bodybuilding Von Moga is worth $2 million. Aside from a career as a bodybuilder, he is also a reputable YouTube personality and an actor. He was actually cast to play the role of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie based on the founding of the Mr. Olympia contest called Bigger. It is therefore largely expected that Von Moga won't stay in the 15th slot on the richest bodybuilder list for long, likely jumping ahead in the next couple of years. 14. Christian Guzman, $2 million. Another American bodybuilder, fitness entrepreneur, and YouTube personality is number 14 on the richest bodybuilders in the world list, Christian Guzman, who enjoys a net worth of $2 million. While he does not compete at the level of several other bodybuilders on this list, Guzman is successful in large part to being a founder of UP Energy Drinks and Alphalete Athletics, in addition to owning Texas's Alphalete Gym. 13. Mike Rashid, $2.1 million. Next up on the list is Mike Rashid, who, besides being an American bodybuilder, is also a renowned YouTube personality. His channel is viewed by millions, an entrepreneur and a boxer. Additionally, he is the owner of Miami's Iron Addicts Gym, as well as serving as the CEO of I'm So Alpha. As the number 13 entry on the list, Mike Rashid's net worth is approximately $2.1 million. 12. Mike Hearn, $2.5 million. Next up is the American bodybuilder, personal trainer, model, and actor Mike Hearn. Aside from all of those jobs, Hearn is also the founder of the strength and hypertrophy program, Power Bodybuilding. With all of that on his plate, Hearn stays busy and gets wealthy with a net worth of $2.5 million. 11. Hodge Twins, $3.7 million. The list's 11th entry had a bit of a different road to this list. The Hodge Twins actually reached bodybuilding through their comedy skits. Their massively popular YouTube channel requests viewers questions about bodybuilding, and then the twins make comedic videos to answer them. They're clearly doing something right, since they are worth a staggering $3.7 million. 10. Dorian Yates, $4 million. Dorian Yates, an English former bodybuilder, has left the competition stage, but with quite a reputation. For instance, he's a 6-time winner of Mr. Olympia, which is the 5th highest winning total in the competition's history. As the 10th richest bodybuilder, Dorian Yates is worth $4 million. 9. Phil Heath, $5 million. Professional American bodybuilder Phil Heath is tied with Arnold Schwarzenegger for the same number of Mr. Olympia competition wins, taking the title home 7 times in his career. In a glaring example of the disparity between the worth of bodybuilder turned actors like Schwarzenegger and bodybuilders, Heath is nowhere near Arnold's worth, but he is still worth a solid $5 million, giving him the number 9 spot of the richest bodybuilders in the world. 8. Lee Haney, $5.5 million. Lee Haney is a Hall of Fame IFBB bodybuilder who holds a record for most Mr. Olympia wins, tied with Ronnie Coleman. His net worth is $5.5 million. 7. Lou Ferrigno, $6 million. Up next is professional bodybuilder, actor and trainer Lou Ferrigno. Superhero fans will recognize this name as the actor who portrayed Bruce Banner, the Hulk, in the 1980s TV series. But aside from the iconic Marvel role, Ferrigno also is a Mr. America competition winner and a 2-time Mr. Universe champion. His successful career has yielded him a solid net worth of $6 million. 6. Dexter Jackson, $7 million. Dexter Jackson is the most decorated IFBB professional bodybuilder in the world, winning the most professional competitions than anyone in history. Jackson has certainly played the odds in terms of competition entry. He won so many because he was a master of his art, but was helped by the sheer number of competitions he entered. In total, he competed in 85 competitions over his career. In 2002 alone, he entered 8 of them. It's not hard to believe that he lands in the number 6 spot on this list, with a net worth of $7 million. 5. Gary Strydom, $8 million. Next up is Gary Strydom, a retired former IFBB professional bodybuilder who had a successful competition career throughout the 1980s and the early 1990s, but took a break from the sport after the disbanding of the World Bodybuilding Federation, WBF. He would come back to the competitive scene, but only a few times. His last appearance was in 2006, which was a decade later than the one that preceded it. His net worth is approximately $8 million. 4. Ronnie Coleman, $10 million. Sitting at the number 4 spot on this list is one of the most prolific bodybuilding icons in history, Ronnie Coleman, with a net worth of $10 million. He holds the unique distinction of holding the most consecutive Mr. Olympia wins with a staggering 8 in a row. 3. Jay Cutler, $30 million. Jay Cutler kicks off our top 3 richest bodybuilders in the world with a net worth of $30 million. Cutler is a professional IFBB bodybuilder and a 4-time Mr. Olympia winner. 2. Rich Gaspari, $90 million. Rich Gaspari is a Hall of Fame IFBB former professional bodybuilder who has been involved in the fitness industry for over 3 decades. So it should come as no surprise that he is worth a massive $90 million in net worth. 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger, $300 million. We are sure that Arnold Schwarzenegger is who you expected to see at the top of the list, as he is one of the world's most famous bodybuilders. He is worth a stunning $300 million, but it is important to note that the great majority of his net worth actually did not come from his bodybuilding career, but rather from his wildly successful acting one. He has starred in dozens of blockbusters, including Total Recall, The Terminator, Commando, True Lies, and many others. But as Arnold started in bodybuilding, he qualifies as the top-ranking richest bodybuilder of all time.
bringing you more value per minute than any other entrepreneurial channel out there, or at least trying to. We would appreciate if you at least subscribe, like, and share this video. That would mean the world to us.